Hi peeps of YouTube, people, whatever you feel like being called. So, as you know, our channel has mostly me and my stepdaughter on it. She wanted to start one. I said, why not? Um, so I decided to come on here and just mention that if you want us to do something specific or say anything, I am going to turn the comments on. I did have them off. I just felt like I knew people were going to be assholes. But, she's got to learn, and she's been learning, unfortunately. And also, we have 10 animals. You've only seen a few of them. The few you haven't seen, I'm not really sure. I know you've seen Mr. Taz here. He's my green iguana. I've had him for about 9 years now, so he's about 9. When I first got him, he only weighed a gram. Probably weighs about 6 pounds, maybe. He actually hasn't been weighing in a while. His full name's Tasmanian Devil, but Taz for short. Or as my mom calls him, Dragon Boy. You gonna say hi? No, it's past his bedtime, so he's kind of like whatever at this point. He just eats, vegetables or fruits. That's it. Yes, he's pretty aggressive when he wants to be. He was raised by me and my mom, so when I moved into the house with my fiance and my stepdaughter and all the other animals, he started having more issues. I tried to get him out on his leash. Yes, he has a leash. He just isn't having it anymore, so unfortunately, he just hangs out in his cage all day now. Although, whenever the cat comes in his room, he tries to eat her. I don't know why. He doesn't like the cat. And then there's days where she somehow gets in his cage when I'm opening it to feed him, and she slips in. Doesn't care then, but when she's on the outside of the cage, different story. Our other lizard, Odin, he's a tegu. Right now he's in Burmation because this is Ohio and winter's coming upon us, so he'll be hiding a lot. Eventually I'll get him out and videotape him, but he comes in and hangs out in this room with him too, and they're pretty chill actually. I thought they'd hate each other being both males, but so far no. Taz is about as big as he's going to get. He's full-grown adult. I mean, he's still shedding, which means he's still growing a little bit here and there, but I don't think he's going to get too much bigger. How big, boys? He's just staring me down like, what the hell are you doing in my cage right now, woman? Huh. And show everybody your beard. Come on. Show them that big old beard you got. Come on. Stop being grump ass. Look at that. So, people want to know, like, bearded dragons are called bearded dragons because they have, when they get angry, they puff out their chest and their beard, little chest area, they have turned black, and that's why they're called bearded dragons, and not iguanas called bearded dragons. Not sure why, since they have a huge beard as well, but whatever. And these big, huge cheekies are actually called Joel's. Tim's his favorite to be rubbed on. He's just not in the mood today. Big old toes. His biggest toe is about as long as my finger. Unfortunately, he did lose the tip of his tail. He's missing about this much. Usually they do drop their tails, and when they do, they don't grow back the same, but they do grow back a little bit. I used to have a female iguana, his girlfriend, and she was rescued from outside in October, so she was almost dead. She was actually a red iguana. She was red. She didn't have her tail. It was gone, and it didn't really grow back very well at all. But if you work with them, they're pretty good creatures. They're kind of hard. You got to really understand them. When males get really orange, it's their mating season. If they start getting black spots or they get darker, they're stressed out. Or if they're darker, if they're a dark green, they're colder. Brighter green, he's nice and warm. Like right now, he's pretty. It's hard to see because of his light, but he's pretty green. He's got some orange to him as usual. His head has blue on it, but he probably won't let me show you. And he also has a clear dot up here between his two brains, and for some reason they call that the third eye. It's just like a clear bubble. I'm not really sure on that one. Any questions, just ask. I'll probably do more videos, more detailed about our animals, since the little one gets too excited and she's not used to videotaping. Yeah, I know, it's kind of dark. I apologize. I was doing this while she was in bed. But I am barely standing straight up in his cage. Let me turn the easier. But, yeah, he's got a hammock that he broke. I'm gonna have to get him a new one. He used to have a heating pad under there, but he doesn't like it, so I quit using it. He's got 2 boards that run, and then it drops down. He's got his dish here. I feed him on the top where he's at, because if he doesn't like the food, or he's done with it, or he hasn't eaten and he wants food, he throws it off the top every time. If I put food in it he don't like, it all gets thrown across this cage. If he's hungry and it's empty, it gets thrown across the cage. If he's cool and chill, it stays on the top. They got personalities.